Hi, boys and girls. Okay, so we've hopefully had a chance to talk about quilts and to look at some patterns that were made on quilts. Once you get your big piece of paper, the very first thing I want you to do is put your name and class code on the back. And be sure you circle your class code, okay, whatever yours is. And then I want you to flip it over and decide, am I going to do a story quilt or am I going to do a quilt that has patterns, okay? If you're going to do a quilted pattern, you probably, a lot of them have repeating patterns. I'm going to actually make mine have some sections, so I'm going to just do some lines going this way, and then I'm going to do some lines going this way so that I end up with some squares on mine. So intersecting lines will create kind of a square pattern. If you do this type of a quilt pattern, you can then do a design, a repeating design inside each one. Now I want to be sure and incorporate some white because I love how the white turns out when I paint over it, and I know I'm going to paint over this. So I think in the middle of each one, I'm going to put this surprise. I'm going to put a little heart right in the middle of each of my quilt squares. And that way, when I paint over this with whatever color I decide to make my quilt, I know there's going to be this happy little surprise in the middle. And then I'm going to also do other things. I don't want to just do one little thing here. I'm going to be doing some other lines and designs inside each of my quilt squares. So I think I'm just going to go and outline it with this color. And then maybe I'll put something in the corners. Could overlap another line, couldn't I? So be creative on this. Just do whatever you think will look nice. Because remember, it's your quilt. It's your design. Anything's okay. If you're doing a story quilt, I'm expecting you're probably going to be drawing a picture on here, right? And that's fine too. Stories are what Faith Ringgold was all about, right? Does it have to be realistic? Because hers always reminded me of like maybe like there was something kind of like she was dreaming in hers. Boy, this purple looks almost like the blue, doesn't it? I think I need some different colors. I think I'm going to get some pink. I haven't done any pink yet. Is there a pink one in here? Oh yeah, I need some lighter colors. Sometimes the lighter colors look kind of cool. Maybe I'll just color in a circle inside each one of these. Okay, and I'm also feeling like my border could probably use a little bit of pink. So I'm pretty much done here. I know that there's something surprising inside each of these squares, so I'm not going to do anything with that. I might just put pink around the outside here to give it kind of a pink border. Yeah, that looks kind of like a quilt to me. All right. Now, once you've designed your quilt, and can be anything you want, you're going to, we're going to be painting this, okay? And if we get done in time, we'll paint it today. I don't know. We'll see how everybody's doing on their project, okay? But finish this, and then I'll let you know what we're going to do next.